Good morning, everybody. It's nice to be with you this morning. I'm really happy to be here. I'm coming to you from Victoria, BC, Canada. And this is Thanksgiving Monday in Canada. So happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians in the room. And we have a good guest who I'm looking forward to hearing more from, Juan Díes. I'll introduce you to him shortly on day 918 of the Daily Antidote. Not the weekly antidote, not the monthly antidote, but the Daily Antidote of Song. And good morning to everybody. Good morning to Aaron, our host, our tech person this morning. Jo is not feeling well this morning, so she called me a few minutes ago and asked me if I would host, and of course I'm very happy to do so as I crawl out of bed. Good morning to Julie Alexander and Jenny in Suffolk and Gary Pausner, and to Dan Walker in Vienna and Simke in DC and Deborah in Kentucky and our friends Luda and Mark in Victoria, BC, and Susan G. and Carolyn in sunny Boise, and Bonnie also in Boise, and Sheila in Florida. Do I sound like the priest at your local church? And to James Harkless, good morning, and Ruth in Birmingham, and Terry Shaw, and Becky, and Arlene home in Berkeley, California. And where have I got to? Here we go. Anne in Nashville, and Linda in Orcas Island, and Mabel with her bear in MA, I think that's Massachusetts. Or maybe it's Maine, no, it's Massachusetts. And Nancy and Sarah Page in Texas, and Deli and Carolyn Quant and Annette Pirone, and Fred in Silver Spring, Maryland. And things are jumping around, and Anne in Maryland also. And Bob, who is out walking in Massachusetts, I think. And Hindi and Christiana and Bob and Jane in Texas, and Trish in Victoria, all right. And Aaron, there she is again, and Sharon and Joe. And let's get some different chords going here. And Carol and LMG and Marsha, and somebody's on an iPad, and Linda Rose and Shelley and Ann Anderson, who don't have their video on, and I'm very happy to be here. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Canadians. Happy Indigenous Peoples Day to all of the people for whom that's something that their government is condoning right now, and to everybody in the room, good morning. All right. It's Indigenous Peoples Day, where some of you are, and I've looked it up just briefly, just had a couple of minutes here, and my wife Lynn looked it up, and it doesn't seem to be happening where I am right now in Victoria, BC on the west coast. I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up later and see whether it's active in any level of government. It says it's the second Monday in October, I think, is what I saw when I just had a chance to look at it. But as I said, today is Thanksgiving Monday, so maybe we'll get it some other day in Canada. I think it's a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. I am coming to you actually from the unceded and ancestral territory of the WSÁNEĆ nation, specifically the Tsartlip people. And that's where my house is, on a little peninsula which runs north from Victoria, British Columbia, into the ocean, in between Vancouver Island and the mainland of Western Canada, the Pacific Northwest, as the Americans would call it. And so that's where I am, and I'm very happy to be there. And often I say I don't live in Brentwood, but I live in Tsartlip, because Tsartlip means the place of the big maples. But enough about that. I want to hand it over now to somebody I'm just meeting now, or just met about 10 minutes ago for the first time, Juan Díes. Very happy, and Juan is coming to us from Chicago, but he has some stories about the song and about the language. Juan, why don't you tell us about the song that you're going to sing this morning and the language and those other things that we were just briefly touching on a few minutes ago?
Yeah, well, thank you. Thanks for having me again. This is great coming back to you. And yes, I'm coming in from Chicago. Let me just recognize also the native land that we're sitting upon here. We are part of the Council of Three Fires. That it's the longstanding alliance between the Ojibwe, the Odawa, and the Potawatomi of these North American tribes. So, and we are the song that I chose for today. I'm a musician originally from Mexico. I direct and co-founded a group called Sones de Mexico Ensemble. 28 years already. We've been playing, promoting appreciation of traditional music from Mexico. And for today, I chose a song in the language of Nahuatl, in the Nahuatl language. And I'll be talking a little bit more about it, but why don't we sing it first, and we'll have a chat about the song, and then we can sing it again to finish off today, just to get you familiar with the song. All right, so here it is, and if we can put there it is. There's the words in the chat. We'll tell you what they mean. Día com-pa-ñe-ros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, iuan, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. Día com-pa-ñe-ros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, iuan, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. Pam pa pa pam pam pa para pa pam pa pa pam pam para ra 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 pa pa pam pam param pam 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 pa pam 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 pa pa pam pam pa para pam param pa param pa para pam pa pa pam pam. Día compañeros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, iuan, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. Día compañeros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, iuan, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. And for those who like to sing in harmony, we can do a third above this song. It comes around like this. Día compañero, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. Día compañeros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, you-a-lós-ke, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe. Pam pa pa pam pam pa pa para pam pa pa pam pam pa 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 pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pam pam pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam para pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam.
Hey,
There it
that's
is. Xochipitzahuatl.
that's a bouncy little song. I like that song. Juan, could you speak us through the words so that we get the feeling of the words? Just to speak us through them,
Yeah.
a
So
phrase at a time. That'd be great.
absolutely, yeah. The song has 4 lines, and as I said before, this is in the Nahuatl language, which is the indigenous language in Mexico that is spoken by the most people today as their first language. So over 1 million people in Mexico speak this language as their first language in Mexico. So Tiaca, com-pa-ñe-ros is, and there's some words in Spanish that have been incorporated into it, but it says in Spanish is vengan todos compañeros, come all friends. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, a pasear a Ma-ría, to take Ma-ría on a walk. So Ma-ría, in this sense, is the Virgin Mary, and we're going to take her on a walk. That needs a little explanation. We're taking her on a pilgrimage. So once a year, during the patron saint holidays, the people in the village will go into the church and take down the statue or the image of that particular saint and parade that saint around town. This is a very like a Catholic tradition, and then there is a procession through town where that is the one time a year that saint or that deity gets a chance to walk around the village and to visit different homes, etc. Then they bring that the saint back to the church for the rest of the year. So this is the song that is sung as they are in the procession, taking the Virgin of Guadalupe around. So, and I should say the Virgin Mary and the Virgin of Guadalupe are interchangeable. The Virgin of Guadalupe is emerged in Mexico as the technically she is the Virgin of the Tepeyac, but many people know her as Guadalupe. And if you go to a lot of Catholic churches, even in the United States, you will see an image of the Virgin of Guadalupe on the side because she's so loved and revered. So the third line says, you-a-lós-ke, to-nán-tsi. We will surround to-nán-tsi. So again, Virgin Mary and Guadalupe are interchangeable. Also, to-nán-tsi, this is a pre-Columbian deity for the Aztecs. To-nán-tsi was the goddess of the earth, and she, through the syncretism or the marrying of the traditions, the compromise that they had to reach, to-nán-tsi became the Virgin of Guadalupe. So they are speaking, we will surround to-nán-tsi. Santa Maria Guadalupe is Holy Mary of Guadalupe. So here's the three distinct images brought together by this tradition. So those are the words for Xochipitzahuatl.
Beautiful. Thank you for that explanation. I was having trouble with the rhythm a little bit. I wonder if you could go like sing it line by line, and then we could do it again, Juan. That would help me for sure.
Okay. So I'll play it slowly, and when I'm singing the melody, it's usually a fiddle or some wind instruments that would play that part. But since I am by myself today, the rhythm I'm playing is called a huapango. It's in 6/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. And then the words go. Tiaca, compañeros. Tiaca, compañeros. Tiaca, compañeros. Second line. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. So first two lines. Tiaca, compañeros. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. Third line. This is a long one. You-a-lós-ke. 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 To-nán-tsi. For the to-nán-tsi, the deity. You-a-lós-ke. To-nán-tsi. You-a-lós-ke. To-nán-tsi. So first three lines. Tiaca, compañeros. Pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. You-a-lós-ke. To-nán-tsi. And And then the fourth line, Santa Maria Gua-da-lu-pe. That one's in Spanish. Santa Maria Gua-da-lu-pe. So all four together. Tiaca, com-pa-ñe-ros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. You-a-lós-ke, Juan, to-nán-tsi, Santa Maria Gua-da-lu-pe. One more time. Tiaca, com-pa-ñe-ros, pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría. You-a-lós-ke, Juan, to-nán-tsi, Santa Maria Gua-da-lu-pe. And the harmony. Okay, I wanted to say a little bit more about this language because the Nahuatl language is it may be the first time you hear about it, maybe perhaps not, but certainly for most English speakers, you are more familiar with this language than you think. I just pulled a number of words in the English language that have roots in the Nahuatl language. So, and many of these involve different types of food, but we'll start with the word Mexico. Mexico, it means the navel of the moon, and that is the origin of the people. The Aztecs call themselves the Mexica, the people from the navel of the moon. And when Mexico was created as a nation in 1810, the name that they chose for the country was Mexico, based on the capital city of the Aztecs, the Mexica, the land of the Mexica. So that's one word from Nahuatl. The word Aztecs also comes from the Nahuatl language. Aztec are the people from Aztlan, and Aztlan is a mythical place, probably located somewhere around Utah or in Arizona, where the Aztecs, who were the cliff-dwelling people, migrated south, following very much like Moses in the Bible. They were following an omen that they were to establish their city once they found an eagle devouring a snake. Both animals had a special significance, and having an eagle devouring a snake was their sign that they should build a city. And they came to find that symbol in the middle of a lake where Mexico City stands today. So that's where they began to build their city, in the middle of a lake, and they built a system of canals and ductwork and amazing architecture, as well as pyramids built in the middle of a lake. So that's another word. Just quickly, some of the other words that we use for cocoa, where we make chocolate from, comes from cacao or cacahuatl. Chili, the chia seed, chia is a Nahuatl word. Chipotle is a Nahuatl word. Chocolate comes from chocolatl, which is also a Nahuatl word. Guacamole is the mole means sauce, and aguacatl is the avocado. So the sauce of the avocado is the guacamole. We have, I mentioned mole, tamale. Tamale comes from tamali. Tomato is a Nahuatl word, comes from the word tomatl, for that fruit native to the Americas. Coyote, well, comes from coyotl. Mesquite, that tree from the southwest, mesquitl in Nahuatl. Mezcal, the alcoholic drink, mezcali in Nahuatl. Ocelot is a puma or a wild cat from the Americas. Ocelotl. Peyote, yeah, we know that one, peyote. And an interesting one that doesn't exist in Spanish, actually, and I was surprised to find this, is a shack. A shack, like a small construction house, a small shack. comes from shakali in the Nahuatl word, and that word does not exist in Spanish, but it did translate to English as shakali, the shack. Okay, so that's our ever present Aztec culture, 500 years after the colonial period. We're still speaking their
That's
legacy.
fascinating stuff. Thank you, Juan. That's fascinating. So somebody put in the name of the bird, looks like Quetzalcoatl. How would you pronounce
Oh yeah,
that?
Quetzalcoatl is a figure. Some people have compared it to Jesus in the Western culture. Quetzalcoatl was one of the gods responsible for the formation of the world. In the Quetzal is it's a feathered snake. So it's uh, Coatl is a snake and Quetzal is the bird. So the
Oh,
Quetzalcoatl is the bird, feathered snake
lovely. Interesting.
responsible for the creation. And as we know, many Native American cultures have colors associated with different directions and different. So Quetzalcoatl is associated with the color white,
Mm.
and was instrumental in the creation of the world as we know it.
So, Juan, it's Indigenous Peoples Day today. Do you think that's really important? What does that mean to you to bring this forward as an actual thing that is recognized legislatively, governmentally?
Yeah, well, I think it's important, as many things are changing. After the our civil rights movements and the even back with the rights of man, when we became aware of that we need to become more sensitive to equality and justice in the world. And so I think since the French Revolution and the American Civil Rights Movement, etc., we've been fighting for more equality. So this is I think it's a continuum. We are now correcting some of the way the history was written from the conquerors from Europe, to celebrate the arrival of Europeans in the Americas as sort of the gateway to civilization and etc. Somehow the defeated native peoples did never got around to put in their version of things. So it is proper that now, with the perspective of time, we also give recognition to to the native peoples. Just as we began today recognizing the land that we're standing on, I believe that for many native groups, there was no concept of ownership of land. So to say that this land was owned by Native Americans, not entirely correct. When somebody just showed up and offered them uh, uh, some very little to purchase their land, they didn't understand what they were talking about. It's like somebody comes and tries to buy the air from you, and you say like,
Hmm.
"What do you mean? You want to give me $100 for the air?" Like, okay, bring it on. Knock yourself out. But
Right.
then they tell you can't breathe that air anymore. It's not yours, and you have to pay for it now. So that's the way I see it. And so it's good for us to review the history and recognize that this encounter that was bound to occur sooner or later between the two cultures produced some new fusions, new things that were greater than any of the separate cultures could have produced by themselves.
In Victoria or in the Victoria area where I live, there's quite a reconciliation movement going on. And for instance, just recently, a mountain or a little hill that was just outside Victoria, which is a park now, a beautiful park, it was called Mount Douglas after one of the founding administrators of British Columbia, had now been officially renamed uh, uh, as Tucols, I think it is, which is in the native language, the Lekwungen language, and that's happening quite a bit now. And another little thing that's happening is that there is quite an initiative to bring back the native language of this area, the Lekwungen language, and because there are only about 20 apparently people left who speak it as their first language, but there's actually a government-funded program now to teach it, and a lot of young people are actually learning it. So I'm delighted about that because we lose so much when we lose a language. You were telling us about some of the language that's in your background, and when a language goes, a lot goes with it. It's not just the words. It's a whole lifestyle and a whole way of seeing the world. So that's an incredible richness which can get lost.
Absolutely. Shall we sing the song one more time? And
Absolutely.
maybe
Absolutely. Let's go for it. Now that we know it.
yeah, thank you for observing this day. You know, I hope it just brings a few moments of reflection to everyone, and we can celebrate it by trying to the best of our ability. I'm not a native speaker of Nahuatl. I don't speak Nahuatl, but I've also put in a little effort to learn this song and share it with you. So here it goes one more time. Xochipitzahuatl. By the way, the title means a flower, small, tiny, fragile little flower. Another word for the to-nán-tsi. Iya tía acá, compañeros, ti pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, ti you-a-lós-ke, iuan to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Gua-da-lu-pe, tía acá, compañeros, ti pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, ti you-a-lós-ke, iuan to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Guadalupe. Pam pam pa pam pam pa pam pam pa 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 pam pam pa pam pam pa pa pam 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 pa pa pam pam pa pa pam 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 pam. One more time. Tía acá, compañeros, ti pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, ti you-a-lós-ke, iuan to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Guadalupe. Tía acá, compañeros, ti pa-shiá-lo-ti, Ma-ría, ti you-a-lós-ke, to-nán-tsi, Santa María, Guadalupe. Pam pa pa pam pam pa 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 pam pa pa pam pam pa 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 pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam 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 pa pam pam pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam pa pa pam pam.
Thank you, Juan. Díes. Thank you for that wonderful journey into the language of your people. Say that one time again for me. That Nahuas?
Nahuatl.
Nahuas language. Thank you. Everybody, raise your hands for Juan Díes. All right. Thank you. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. No, that's the wrong song. How many people remember that? What I just started to sing. Goodbye to everybody. I think I'm just going to check in with Joe and Aaron. Are there any announcements that need to get made today? Or are we okay with that? Aaron, where are you? Aaron, we're okay. Okay, here we go. Thanks, everybody. Maybe today do something which find out something, learn something about the native and the indigenous cultures of your area, even if it's just one little thing. Because if we all do that, what a powerful thing to be doing and to be recognizing. Goodbye to Julie in Ontario and Jenny in Suffolk in UK. It must be late in the evening there. For me, I'm just out of bed in the morning. And Gary and Dan Walker and Deborah in Kentucky and Luda and Mark, who are in my choir here in Victoria on the Sandwich Peninsula, and Susan G, Carolyn in sunny Boise, and Bonnie in Boise, Idaho, and Sheila in Florida, and James Harkless. James, good to see you. Ruth in Birmingham, UK, where I spent a nice weekend once, and Becky and Arlene home in, whoops, I've lost you. Where are you? Berkeley, California. And Anne in Nashville, and Linda in Orcas Island, just off the coast. I can see it from the beach where I go down. And Bob and Mabel with their bears, and Nancy and Sarah and Carolyn Quant and Annette Pirone and Fred Stolen in Silver Spring, Maryland, and Anne in Maryland, and Christina and Bob also in Maryland, and Don and the curly tops, and Deli and Kevin and Jamie and Chuck and Margaret and Diane and Jane and Linda in Concord. I love that name, Concord. It means harmony, I think, or something like that. And Michelle, who's on her iPhone, and Aaron, thank you for doing the tech today, and Catherine and Hindi and Jojo, and we hope you're feeling better, and we hope you're feeling better. And Carol in Connecticut, and LMG and Marcia, and somebody on their iPad, and Shelley and Loriana. And one last little thank you to Juan Díes, who brought us a little journey into the Nahuatl language of the ancient Aztec people. Now it's time to say goodbye to all our company. I'm not Mickey-Mouse. Goodbye, everybody.